Hello everyone, welcome to the sequel of the oil resist video previously. And this is the green print that I had made with the leftover paint from the oil resist. So as you can see, it's very highly textured. It does have a lot of bald spots and plain areas. So I'm going to apply a second layer, and I played around with my reusable stencils and put together a arrangement. So what I will do is going to use a combination of bronze and gold. So the gold is going to be in the middle. Okay. And the darker bronze is on the outer edges. Now, since both of these are semi-transparent, I'm not going to lay them on too heavily. So I'm going to start with the gold area here. Just trying to flatten out the areas here. And I'm using the heel of my brayer to create some lines. Okay. Okay, so here is the print with the green texture. Okay, I'm not going to leave this on too long, so it does make a difference. The metallic layer gives some kind of contrast. I like that. So I'm going to air dry this. Now I plan to perhaps put a third layer with an oil resist and see what the outcome will be. So I will be back in a few minutes. I will put this under the desk fan. Okay, while the second layer is drying, I'm going to try something a little ambitious here. I'm going to map out these shapes, and I'm going to make them solid shapes. Okay, and I'm hoping that the oil will repel Okay, now the oil is not as heavy as it was the first time. So I'm going to do copper. It's copper on the top, and so it's a mix of Arctic and copper. So I will start with the Arctic. The Arctic is kind of watery. That's okay. And it's interesting how the zones kind of stay in their own. Okay, this seems to be a very highly textured area here. In fact, I will show you a close-up of the plate. So the oily part is kind of pushing away the acrylic slowly, and it's creating this kind of a mesh kind of texture, like a net. So let's see what the result will be. So this is the print with the green and gold, and now I will combine that with copper. Okay, this is the exciting part. Keeping my fingers crossed. I'm glad the registration is fairly accurate. It's a very atmospheric kind of surface. It's very painterly, like an impressionist painting. So I will air dry this, and then I think this is much too good to waste. Let me see what I can use. I still have a dab of this raw sienna. I think that's it. And let's see, a little bit of this bright blue. Again, I will introduce my scribble. I have a good feeling about this for some reason. Now, since I'm trying to pick up a ghost print, I will take a chance and leave this on for about 10 minutes and let the paper absorb the water content, because this is fairly watery, because I had added some water to get the few last drops of it. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is exciting. I think the result is very interesting. It's very much like an oil painting or watercolor. And I noticed, just like before, because of the treatment of the oil, the paper is not sticking at all. Okay. I think this is really cool. I think it's a standalone for one pull. So it looks like a landscape. In fact, it looks like an impressionist painting. Now the horizontal strokes almost resemble the reflections in a lake or a river. I think this is one of the few times where a single pull is the final result. So I usually want to keep adding and adding, but I'm very pleased with this result. And it's a very unusual combination of colors: copper and bright blue and raw sienna. Okay, let me air dry this and then I will recap. Okay, back from a short break. Now I decided I couldn't leave well enough alone. I'm going to add a final layer on this piece. I'm going to apply some white with my reusable stencils to give it some structure, because right now I find it too freeform. It's just texture without any structure. And I prefer there to be some kind of main character, so to speak. So I arranged my reusable stencils, and here I will show you how because I think the registration moldings have shifted. So what I do is put this back like so. Just to make sure that the image is centered. Okay. Make sure this top bar is straight, and then make sure this sidebar is also straight. You see the glue dots, they are sticky and they work, but they do shift sometimes, so you have to keep checking. Okay, there. So now I will apply this unbleached titanium. Okay. And I know this dries fairly fast, so I have to work quickly. Yeah, I can feel that some parts of it are already drying. So I have to work against the clock here. Okay. But since they are fairly large shapes, I'm not too worried. So hopefully this will be the last layer, because the image is already very highly textured. Okay, let's see what we have. I think the titanium white adds some definition. Yeah, I like that. See, now it has structure. It has a main character, and then it has some supporting characters, just like in a story. And here's a close-up. It's almost like staring at a mossy garden wall. You have hints of green moss. very organic kind of feel. Yep, I will make this the last layer. I like this it's a very quiet image, but it has a lot going on. Now here is the first one. This is a little more vibrant. And here's a close-up. It really does resemble a landscape with a horizon line. Okay, so those are my two prints for today. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Please like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends. And for those who can, I'd appreciate it if you could donate to my PayPal to help keep this channel going. Thank you, and I hope to see you next time.